Ever wondered if your pet turtle is secretly plotting your downfall? Well, you're not alone. Welcome to the great animal debate, where we'll tickle your funny bone while debunking myths about our so-called friendly animal companions. Ever heard about the disgruntled cat or the chatty parrot with a vocabulary that could put a spelling bee champ to shame? Hold on to your seats because it's going to be a wild ride. So, let's dive into the world of our furry, scaly and feathered friends, shall we? At number 10, we have the disgruntled but still lovable cat. Now, cats are an interesting bunch, aren't they? They're the epitome of sophistication, with their sleek fur, piercing eyes, and that air of indifference that screams, "I'm too good for you." And yet they're also the masters of irony. Yes, the same creature that struts around like royalty also loves to roll around in catnip and chase laser pointers. It's like they're constantly living out their own personal comedy drama series. But let's get real here. Cats may seem aloof, but they're really just misunderstood. You see, cats are the introverts of the animal kingdom. They enjoy their solitude, they're self-sufficient, and they have their own unique way of showing affection. A headbutt here, a slow blink there, and before you know it, you're wrapped around their little paw. And let's talk about their sleeping habits. Cats sleep for an average of 16 hours a day. 16. They've truly mastered the art of living life on their own terms. While we're running around stressing about deadlines and bills, they're lounging around dreaming about, well, probably more lounging around. So why do cats rank at number 10? Well, despite their somewhat standoffish demeanor, they have a unique charm that's hard to resist. They're independent yet affectionate, aloof yet playful. They're basically the living embodiment of contradictions, and that's what makes them so lovable. So, cats might be plotting world domination, but they're too lazy to act on it. At number 9, we have man's best friend, the dog. Yes, the tail-wagging, face-licking, shoe-chewing wonder that is the dog. Now you might be wondering, why on earth is this bundle of joy and energy only at number 9? Well, let's delve into the life of a dog, shall we? Imagine being so excited to see your human that you wag your tail so hard you nearly fall over. That's loyalty. Or is it just an overactive tail? Either way, it's endearing, and it's one of the many reasons we love these furballs. And then there's the classic dog trait, their unending loyalty. They'll follow you to the ends of the earth, or at least to the ends of the yard. They'll guard your house with a ferocity that says, "This is my human's territory, and no squirrel, cat or mailman shall trespass." They'll even sit through your terrible renditions of pop songs without a single complaint. Now that's dedication. But with their loyalty comes a dash of clumsiness. Ever seen a dog chase its tail? It's a spectacle of dizzying circles and confused barks. Or how about when they try to catch a frisbee and end up doing a somersault instead? It's like watching a gymnast with 4 left feet. Dogs might eat your shoes, but they'll always be there to comfort you when you're down. So, despite their occasional clumsiness and shoe-devouring tendencies, dogs have earned their spot at number 9 for their unwavering loyalty and lovable antics. Hopping into number 8, we have the fluffy and curious rabbit. Now don't let that soft fur and those twitchy noses fool you. These little critters are the Sherlock Holmes of the animal kingdom. You see, rabbits are naturally curious creatures. Leave a new object in their vicinity and they'll be on it faster than you can say, "What's up, Doc?" They'll investigate it from every angle, sniff it, maybe even give it a little nibble. They're like tiny, fur-covered detectives, always on the case of the mysterious vanishing carrot. Speaking of carrots, rabbits have a love affair with food that rivals our own. If eating was an Olympic sport, rabbits would take home the gold, no questions asked. They can chow down on a patch of lettuce faster than a lawnmower. And if you've ever tried to keep a rabbit out of your vegetable garden, you know it's like trying to stop a freight train with a feather. But despite their insatiable appetite for all things green and leafy, rabbits have a certain charm to them. They're sociable, they're friendly, and they have a knack for making us laugh with their antics. Plus, have you ever seen a rabbit do a binky? That's when they leap into the air and twist their body and head in opposite directions. It's the rabbit equivalent of a happy dance. And let me tell you, it's downright adorable. Rabbits might eat all your vegetables, but at least they're cute doing it. Scene script. Flying into number 7, we have the chatty parrot. Now don't let their plumage fool you. These birds are more than just a splash of color in your living room. They're the feathered equivalent of a 5-year-old with a megaphone. Yes, we're talking about the parrots, the avian world's blabbermouths. You see, parrots are like your gossipy neighbor, but with feathers. They love a good chat, and they're not picky about their conversation partners. They'll chat with the mirror, the toaster, the cat, basically anything that doesn't fly away. But here's the kicker. They mimic human speech. That's right, these birds can sound just like you. So next time you're complaining about your boss, remember, loose lips sink ships, but loose beaks can really land you in hot water. Parrots are also notorious for their colorful personalities. Some are as demanding as a Hollywood diva, while others are as chill as a cucumber. But they're all incredibly interactive, which is why they've swooped in at number 7. Despite their chatterbox nature, they're pretty lovable. You just need to remember to keep your juicy secrets to yourself. After all, you don't want your parrot spilling the beans at your next dinner party. And there you have it, the parrot, your very own feathered chatterbox. They might spill your secrets, but at least they make good conversation. Squeaking into number 6, we have the social guinea pig. Yes, you heard right, folks. These small, furry critters with their twitching noses and waddling walks are more sociable than most party animals you'd find on a Saturday night. They're the fluffy embodiment of the phrase, the more, the merrier. Now, guinea pigs might not be the first creature you'd think of when it comes to friendliness, but they have an uncanny knack for making friends and influencing people. I mean, who wouldn't be charmed by a creature that squeaks in delight when it hears the rustle of a lettuce bag? But don't be fooled. These little fluff balls are not just about the food. They love to play, they love to explore, and most importantly, they absolutely adore snuggling. Yes, you've got it. Guinea pigs are the ultimate cuddle bugs. They'll happily sit with you for hours, purring away in contentment, making them the perfect companion for those cozy nights in front of the TV. And let's not forget their social skills. Guinea pigs are one of the few animals that thrive in groups. They enjoy the company of their fellow piggies, creating their own little squeaky societies. It's like a never-ending tea party, but with more fur and less biscuits. Guinea pigs might take over your house with their squeaks, but they're great for a cuddle. Slowly but surely at number 5, we have the Mellow Tortoise. Now, if you're looking for the life of the party, you're probably not going to find it in our shell-backed friend here. The tortoise is the embodiment of slow and steady, moving at a pace that would make a snail seem like a sprinter. This isn't just about physical speed, oh no, their entire lifestyle is a masterclass in taking it easy. They spend their days chomping down on their favorite veggies and taking luxurious sunbaths. Talk about living the dream. It's like they've perfected the art of chill, turning it into a lifestyle, a philosophy, an art form. But don't be fooled by their laid-back demeanor. These guys are the ultimate survivalists. They can live for over 100 years, outlasting many of their animal counterparts and even some trees. They're like the great-great-grandparents of the animal kingdom, full of wisdom and, well, mostly just full of lettuce. It's this unique blend of tranquility and longevity that earns the tortoise its spot in our top 5. They're not in the race for the fastest or the most energetic, but they sure know how to stick around for the long haul. And isn't there something oddly comforting about that? So, next time you're feeling the pressures of the fast-paced world, remember our Mellow Tortoise. After all, they've got the right idea. Why rush when you can enjoy the scenery? Tortoises might outlive us all, but at least they're not in a rush. Splashing into number 4, we have the playful dolphin. Now, dolphins are no ordinary fish. In fact, they're not fish at all. They're mammals, just like you and me. But unlike us, they've got this whole swimming thing nailed down. It seems they took one look at the land, saw the state of our traffic jams, and decided, nah, we're good. As for their playful nature, it's not just a spectacle for tourists. Dolphins are like the party animals of the sea, always ready for a good time. They love to surf waves, perform acrobatics, and play catch with whatever they can find. It's as if they're stuck in permanent vacation mode. And let's talk about their intelligence. Dolphins have been known to use tools, recognize themselves in mirrors, and even understand complex commands. If you think you're smart because you finally figured out how to set up your smart TV, these guys are out there solving underwater Rubik's cubes. But it's not all fun and games. Dolphins also have a serious side. They're known for their altruism, often helping injured or distressed members of their pod. They've even been known to save humans from danger, so they're like the superheroes of the sea, but without the capes and the dark, brooding personalities. In the grand scheme of things, dolphins rank at number 4 because they've got the brains, the brawn, and the belly laughs down pat. They're the epitome of friendly fun and fantastically clever. Dolphins might be smarter than us, but at least they're friendly. Stomping into number 3, we have the gentle giant, the elephant. Now, when you think of an elephant, you might picture a colossal creature, a veritable skyscraper of the savannah, a leviathan that would make Moby Dick feel like a goldfish. Well, you're not wrong, but don't let their size fool you. These big guys are the epitome of don't judge a book by its cover. Or in this case, don't judge an animal by its tonnage. You see, elephants are like the gentle giants of the animal kingdom, the Mr. Darcys of the wild, if you will. They're known for their intelligence, their deep sense of empathy, and their love for a good mud bath. Who knew that the third largest land animal on Earth could be such a softie, right? And let's not forget that elephants are some of the best listeners in the world. No, seriously, it's not just because of those massive ears, which, by the way, can hear a pin drop from a mile away. They really do listen to each other, communicate, and form strong bonds with their herd. It's like watching a soap opera, but with more trunks and less drama. So, why does the elephant take the bronze medal in our friendly animal countdown? Well, it's the combination of their gentle nature, their surprising sensitivity, and the fact that they could probably beat you in a game of chess. Elephants might be huge, but they have an even bigger heart. Scene script. Scampering into number 2, we have the playful squirrel. This sprightly little chap, with its bushy tail and gleaming eyes, is the epitome of playful energy. You might not think of squirrels as particularly friendly, but let's face it, they've got an acrobatic prowess that would make even the most seasoned gymnast green with envy. Observe them as they nimbly navigate the treetops, performing death-defying leaps from branch to branch, all in the pursuit of those precious nuts. Ah, their love for nuts. It's a passion that's almost poetic, a romance that's rivaled only by Romeo and Juliet. Yes, folks, in the squirrel's world, nuts are the ultimate prize. And speaking of nuts, do you know that squirrels are nature's little hoarders? They'll stockpile those crunchy delights like there's no tomorrow. And when winter comes, they've got their very own pantry in the great outdoors. But let's not forget their hide-and-seek prowess. They bury nuts all over the place and forget about them, leading to an inadvertent contribution to reforestation. Talk about a green thumb, or should we say, a green paw. Now, why does our little furry friend rank at number 2? Well, with their ceaseless energy, acrobatic agility, and undying love for nuts, they bring a sense of joy and laughter to our daily lives. Plus, they teach us a valuable lesson about preparing for the future. Squirrels might steal your nuts, but they're fun to watch. And finally, at number 1, we have the cuddly koala. Now, don't be fooled by their irresistibly cute, teddy bear-like facade. These fluffy marsupials are the epitome of chill, and we mean that quite literally. They're the undisputed champions of napping, clocking in a staggering 20 hours of snooze time a day. Talk about living the dream. And when they're not catching some serious Z's, they're busy being the poster child of picky eaters, munching exclusively on eucalyptus leaves. And not just any eucalyptus leaves, but from a select few species. It's like they're on a perpetual diet of vegan, gluten-free, non-GMO, organic eucalyptus. Now, you might be thinking, why on earth is this lazy, fussy eater at the top of our friendly animals list? Well, dear listener, it's precisely their laid-back lifestyle that makes them so endearing. They're not out there causing ruckus or picking fights. They are simply minding their own business, chilling in their tree, being all cute and cuddly. And let's face it, who doesn't love a creature that's perpetually in do not disturb mode? It's like they've mastered the art of relaxation, becoming a symbol of tranquility in our oh-so-busy lives. So there you have it. The koala, a lovable eucalyptus-chomping nap enthusiast, takes the crown. Koalas might sleep all day, but they're the cutest tree huggers around. So there you have it, folks. We've journeyed through the wild, wild world of animal friendships, and boy, what a ride it's been. Let's take a moment to remember our top 10 friendly animals and their unique quirks. At number 10, we had the disgruntled cat, who's probably still sulking in a corner somewhere. Then came the loyal dog, our tail-wagging, ball-chasing best friend. The curious rabbit hopped in at number 8, followed by the chatty parrot, who never met a word it didn't like to squawk. We made room for the social guinea pig at number 6, and the mellow tortoise crawled its way to number 5. The playful dolphin made a splash at number 4, and the gentle giant elephant stomped in at number 3. Our runner-up was the playful Squirrel, always ready to cause a little chaos. And let's not forget the reigning champion, the cuddly Koala, who snoozed its way to the top. Remember, whether they're plotting world domination or just stealing your nuts, these animals are our friends, and they make the world a funnier place.